Okay, you got it, man. You got it. You asked for it, you got it. I would say this is going to be the healthiest smoothie on the internet. Now that's a very tall order, but I'm going to live up to it. How am I going to do that? Well, let me show you. And I first want to thank you for joining me on this video. Okay, you're going to see why this is going to be a world-class jungle Costa Rica tropical smoothie. I'm going to use grass. This is lemongrass. This is actually, it's almost dry, but it can be fresh, but dry works just as well. So I'm going to put grass in my smoothie. Yeah, and it's going to be drinkable, edible. I've got kale, another type of kale, parsley, arugula. You can also see it's been soaking in. This is why they're nice and perky. This makes you want to dance. This is soaking in hydrogen peroxide water. So the hydrogen peroxide keeps the bacteria out so it doesn't get all coconut water, coconut flesh, pineapple. Papayas is absolutely loaded with enzymes. Bananas, don't forget star fruit. Cambola. Makes such a nice tasty smoothie. My powerful blenders in Canada. I'm here 3 months of the year in Costa Rica. And I brought this one along here because it does the trick. I'm going to stuff this blender full of beans. Start with that. Let's do that right now here. Okay, we're going to... I had a habit of messing up both sinks, and now I just want to try to do this faster, quicker, cleaner, healthier. I got a mango too. I don't know if I'll put that mango in there because I don't always taste the mango when you put the banana in there and pineapple and papaya. So the mango's a real treat. I think I'll just eat that by itself. Because I got to get some calories in my flesh bones here. Try and join me on that. Oh yeah, that makes it feel like dancing, doesn't it? You got it! The world's famous smoothie! Fill that up with some salt. Sorry about the delay. See, the greens are all soaking in water, but I'm going to go for the ones that look a little bit most withered. See, that's a little bit on the withered side. Give it a rinse. This guy looks like she's ready to go. I think I'll just go with this whole bundle here. Give it a wash. Some jungle greens. Okay. A bit more kale. Okay, so the greens are in peroxide, hydrogen peroxide. Now that the store-bought food grains are soaking in hydrogen peroxide, we're going to get this stuff going. This is a lemongrass, and this is a good thing about grass. You don't have to buy store-bought greens because the grass holds a lot of qualities, a lot of chlorophyll. And I think almost every property, food value property that you can find is found in grass. It's just like amazing. There's 400 varieties, and I think almost all of them are edible, maybe citronella. A few others are not. Or you probably can eat it too, but you might get a buzz. Sure keeps the mosquitoes away. We'll start chopping it up into small pieces here. Oh, I can smell the lemon. Isn't it beautiful, beautiful? Put some hydrogen peroxide in, 35%. Yeah, okay. How many people do you know that are actually taking the grass, straining the fiber out of the grass? That's the key. You strain the fiber out of the grass. How many animals out there, cow, deer, horse, elephant, are all eating the grass? Did you ever drink grass? Okay. It off to the side here. Okay, now with the blender full of because I want the value of the green. As you can see that this blender is so full of greens, you're wondering how is that poor little motor going to make this thing work. It'll work, believe me. Rinse off the hydrogen peroxide. Bye-bye, you little buggies. Now, I cannot choke all these greens down. So I'm going to tell you a secret. There's coconut in there, coconut water. Oh, a wee bit more water to make that baby go. I don't want to have too much water, and you'll see why. She's going, she's going. Good job, you're going. Great. Lots of blender so full, stuffed with greens that you know you're going to get your greens. So that's done blending for about 45 seconds. Okay, now we want to strain out the pulp. And then we're going to reuse that green juice and we're going to enhance it with the grass. Now, if you're right-handed, you got to have the right hand going. And this is the pouring hand here. You got to start by doing the wrist action there. Look at all that. Oh, look at that. Get the pulp out of there. Then take that and put that off to the side there to a veggie burger. Can you believe it? Okay, then we're gonna add some of this pulp back in there. Here's where she gets good. Back we go into there. Okay, now that we got a blender full of green blessing, we're gonna add even greeners. I guess what I could have did, should have did the grass first to show you how green it is. The grass, when you blend the grass, it's just as green. So, but I promised to make you a green grass smoothie. Okay, now that I got the parasites off that grass, I'm just gonna add that to the blender. We might have to add this in stages because the grass is a little trickier than grass is going to be a little trickier than your greens. Okay. Blender's really working now. That you do not want to put in your veggie mix for your veggie burgers because you cannot eat grass fiber. We're going to strain it again. We're going to strain it a couple of times here. That's what probably made you wonder, right? Okay, we're going to make sure all the grass is out of the blender here. I don't want a single fiber left in there. Wow, can you see how deep that is now? The color is sure a lot deeper, the green. Okay, now that we got there, I'm going to take this and rinse it for any trace fiber. If we don't want to have fibers, start with a clean pot, and I'm going to use a finer filter. It's a finer screen to catch those fine particles. But you can just see some fibers from that grass. You don't want to have it. You want to get that off. And I'm going to rinse the blender one more time to make sure the blender is free of fibers. That's the key. If you're going to drink grass, you got to make sure that you're giving it a nice, good screening process. Okay, so see, you can tell she's went right through there like no problemo. Wow, look at that. Okay, there we are. Part one of this tropical jungle monster best smoothie on the internet. Well, why am I making that claim? Well, think about it. I got grass in there that has, how many minerals is it? I guess on the chart, I think it hits every mineral, for instance. And also kale and a variety of other greens in here. So we got some of the deepest greens. Grass by itself keeps how many animals living in nature. So there you go with the coconut water. And so just a shot of that alone will send most people to the toilet. Woohoo! Good stuff. By turning green. Oh, a lot of lemongrass. We're gonna finish the smoothie off, like I promised you. We're gonna make it so the neighbors here, they're gonna, wow, this tastes real good. Right now it's kind of powerful. Well, there was a whole blender full of greens, stuffed tight, and then the grass, all condensed into there, no fiber. There's the fiber. That goes into the veggie burger mix. One thing about this green juice, when you drink it by itself, it makes you want to go! Lots of energy! Okay, now for part 2 of this smoothie. Again, you don't need to add the other goodies. The drink is fine by itself. Look at the size of that banana. That's not a banana, that's a plantain. That's what you cook up. So we're going to add the bananas, starfruit, pineapple, papaya, and the coconut flesh. And that's what's going to make this smoothie just so wonderful. It's the coconut milk. Okay, let's add the coconut meat to our smoothie. Yeah, and don't try to subscribe to my channel just thinking that I'm going to send you my outfit. Okay, if you think like a ninja, you can cut clean through this coconut. If you're going to try to just hit the coconut by itself, it might not work. So you really got to just kind of see through the coconut. I'll show you what I mean. Hi. Roll down the hill. Ha! There you go. Then we go with the pineapple. One. Trick to the tree is, see, that was that much green juice. Still got a bite of the lemongrass, but it's a hit. So why I was calling this the most powerful smoothie on the internet, mainly I guess because of the grass juice. And certainly had a full blender, you saw that, full of greens. Thanks for joining me on this smoothie commercial. Wow, I think I feel like dancing again. Let's be friends here. Come and join me. Hey, you know, I'm looking for subscribers. I'm brand new at this. I promise I'll try to give you something good every time. That's your heart.